should you avoid for transformational organizational change to achieve sustainable desired results in your organization? I'm Akin. I like talking about making organizations fit for purpose. In this two-part video series, I will be talking about what pitfalls should leaders of a business or an organization avoid for transformational organizational change to achieve sustainable desired results and outcomes. In this first of the two-part video series, I will address 3 of 7 pitfalls you should avoid in managing transformational change in your organization. Pitfalls do occur in the initiation or management of organizational change, but how such pitfalls are handled could be a critical factor in the effect, the results and outcomes produced in the process of the change. Pitfalls to organizational change are not necessarily about causes or sources of resistance to change. For example, fear of change and mistrust about form of authority, although they can be aggravated if they are badly managed or if they are made worsen by the way the pitfalls are handled. Please indicate in the comment section whether transformational organizational change is simple or not. Some pitfalls could be easily overcome when dealing with workplace operational change. They could be grave where transformational change is involved. The gravity could be made worse, particularly when an amateurish approach is adopted to transformational change. This amateurish approach is fundamentally about lack of insight on the complexity of change management. In this first of my two-part video series on pitfalls to avoid if you want transformational change to achieve the desired results in your organization, I'll be talking about the following 3 pitfalls. 1. Taking organizational change management for granted. 2. Reliance on formal authority. 3. Mistaking initial excitements for change acceptance. 1. Taking organizational change management for granted. Taking organizational change management for granted is a major factor that undermines successful management of change, and this is worsened when it involves transformational organizational change. How do leaders take organizational change for granted? One way is to assume that all change is the same and so should or would be handled the same way. But every change is different from the other, even if they are generically the same. The fact that almost every change management consultant promotes their own customized package or model is an indication that the management of organizational change could take different forms and could involve different dimensions, and so we should not be simplistic about it. Besides, the management of organizational change could be challenging, and it is this challenging nature of organizational change management that brings out the best in the technical and management skills of those who excel in initiating and managing change to achieve desired results and outcomes. 2. Reliance on formal authority. This relates to cases where leaders relying on mainly the official authority, or worse, appropriating the authority to abuse the change process. One aspect of this is the tendency to use strong arm tactics such as coercion and manipulation. For example, in the case of coercion, change initiatives and projects are forced on people in the organization with little regard for ramifying long-term outcomes. And manipulation could manifest in brushing aside or suppressing suggestions, opinions, or perceptions seen as not in harmony with the official position of those in authority. This kind of approach to managing transformational organizational change would promote suspicions and mistrust towards the leaders and hardened ill will for the change. 3. Mistaking initial excitements for change acceptance. Initial excitements may be created for a change effort by a change of an organization's logo and mission, vision, and value statements. Change themed banners, posters, stickers, t-shirts, face caps, musical shows, and so forth tend to give a false impression about people's excitement and support for the change. They may gloss over what could be misgivings about the change, and you can bet for a decline in excitement as soon as it shows a bit. The pitfall is to accept that superficial show of excitement is real, not realizing that it will soon vaporize after the initial excitement has worn out. The organization should brace up for the challenge of effective and management of real perceptions and organizational realities. These are the few points I hope you remember. An amateurish approach to change management resulting from lack of insight on the complexity of change management could aggravate pitfalls to transformational change in your organization. Reliance on official authority or power to initiate or manage change is a major pitfall to avoid, and this could be worsened when it does brush aside or suppress suggestions, opinions, or perceptions seen as not in harmony with the official position or agenda. Change themed banners, posters, stickers, t-shirts, face caps, musical shows, and others tend to give a false impression about people's excitement and support for the change, and may gloss over what could be deep-seated perceptions or misgivings about the change. In the second of this two-part video series, I will be addressing the remaining 4 pitfalls to avoid for organizational change to produce desired results in your organization. Meanwhile, if you find this video useful, please like, share, and subscribe. I will also appreciate your feedback and comments before you go. If you find this video useful, please like, share, and subscribe. See you soon.